Welcome, Aries, to your horoscope for March 2021. So, what I can say about the astrology for this month is that on the 4th of the month, you've got Mars, which will go into your third house, which is your house of siblings. It's also, it can affect neighbors. So, being Mars there, you might have, it could work as a strength, so you get along better with your like sisters and brothers, or this also could be your neighbors as well. And it also can cause a bit of arguments and frustrations there. So I always say that Mars is that double-edged sword. It's either the strength or you're going to get a bit of frustration or anger with that. On the 16th of the month, you've got Mercury, which goes into your 12th house, the house of secrets. So that could be just feel like there might be some gossip spreading, or just, yeah, the 12th house is a funny house. It's usually where you hide things. It's also about secrets and enemies as well, and institutions. So it's about communication. So it could even be health. It could be that you're waiting on results for some sort of health issue there. And then on the 22nd of the month, we've got Venus, which will go into your first house. So that's a good time, for like self-love or finding possible to find other romance. It's you and your body. It also can help your health. It also can be a good time for money as well, having that there. And then when I look at, so there's not much more going with the planets. All the other planets are direct. There's no planets in retrograde this month as well. So that's, it's pretty good. There's other stuff that's going on that I won't get into now, but it's more the squares that'll be hitting certain planets that's going to be starting to form. I'm going to look at the cards, Aries, for you for this month. I do get a celebration coming up for this month for you, whether it be an engagement or a wedding. I do feel like there's some sort of celebration coming up for this month. But it's also about you coming out and saying, like, here I am to the world. Like, it's kind of like you've been in hibernation or you've been sleeping and you've come out now to say, like, here I am, I'm here. It's like, yes, it just feels like you're coming out of this hibernation. So perhaps you're going to get more social, but I do feel like it's some sort of celebration around you as well. Let's see what I've got here for work. Let's see. I feel like with your work, I just feel like maybe there's you're working very hard. Maybe you need a rest, or you've I just feel like you need a rest. I do see some good times there. I do see there's like good things for work too. But I feel like maybe the energy is low. I just feel like that there's this rest to be needed in terms of like where you're going and where you're at. For some of you, I do feel like you're kind of a bit stuck. And I also feel like there's something about regret there as well, and opportunities that once came. But I feel like there's no need for regret. It's just about keep it going forward and doing what you have to do and what needs to be done there. When I look at money, I do see more money coming in. So this month could actually be a better month for money. I feel like those are struggling. I feel like they will get a bit of help this month for the month of March. And let's go to relationships. Okay, so we've got here, it's almost like you're contemplating, and it's almost like, if we had a flower, you're like, he loves me not. Is this sort of thing, like you're unsure about the relationship, or you're unsure about where it's going, things aren't making sense to you. There's certain things about this relationship that you can't see properly. It's not very clear. So I do feel like it's a bit unstable. For some of you, it's about, seeing your opportunities and seeing what else is around you and what's coming forward. And for others who may be single, I just feel like it's a time of waiting and just seeing when that door does open, which I feel like mid-March there could be a possibility for love coming in. But I do feel like it's more about staying your own, staying calm. But there's just something a bit blurry. We can't see everything about what's going on with this but I just feel like sometimes you can't hurry love, where you're going, and it is about waiting. And I know it's frustration, it's like to wait and wait, but I just feel like sometimes it's more about waiting that's coming up. Let's have a look here when we go to the family. I feel like I'm very guided by family. I just feel like this is going to be a strong month for family. I've got expectations maybe met with this as well. I also feel like it's a bit like the calm before the storm as well that's coming in. With siblings, I feel like, yeah, I don't feel like it'd be too bad. I just feel like there's a bit mixed emotions with things that's coming up, but I do feel like something new. So maybe there's a celebration could be around with siblings that are coming up around you as well. When we look at friends, I feel like some of you got a friend around you who may be a bit nervous, who's not sure where they're going, what they're doing, even what they're looking for. They're a bit anxious, this friend. So, perhaps it's about being there for them and letting them know that it's going to be okay as well. I do feel like for this month it's going to be about bringing everything into line, like making sure, like as if you're into like spiritual work, like the chakras that are balanced. It's about looking at new possibilities that are coming into you. I do feel like health wise, I do feel like I'd be okay, but I am feeling a bit tired for you. So maybe you're doing a lot, or like an energy. For some of you, I do feel like maybe for iron, maybe your iron's low, as well. But again, I always say, if you're unsure about anything, please go and see a doctor. Don't just take my word for it, because this is a collective reading. Okay, so I'll see if anything else there for you, Aries. Aries, now's the time to rise and shine. It's not the time to just laze around and sit back. Even though you are tired and you feel like some of you feel like you can't go on anymore, or that you're just being overexerted in the things that you're doing. This is all building up your state of mind to go further than we have gone before. Because coming May, it's going to be a time of longevity, long distance, where you are going to need that extra energy. So it's about now. The rest will come, but beware, don't rest for too long, because you're going to need your energy that's going to build up in May. Okay, Aries. I'll leave it there, and I will see you again for your horoscope for next month. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, and your comments. And I will see you for your horoscope in April, where we will have Easter, around Easter time then. And I will be doing another live with Robin soon, but if you just subscribe, and you'll get a notification when we're doing that. So yes, thank you.